Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Video Juice. My name is Craig.
I'm Stephen.
This is our first movie discussion. We were planning on doing one for Infinity War, but stuff happened and it got scrapped. I was trying to do it on my own. Stephen had a new job, so we couldn't coordinate, and we ended up just scrapping it. I tried to do it on my own. The format didn't really work, so we are going to make this the official first one, and we are going to be doing more going forward. So before we get started, this is going to be a spoiler-free discussion. We're not going to be discussing it too much. We're just going to be telling you what we thought about it and some, not even story details, but just some light stuff about it and whether we recommend if you should go see it or not. This is our first one, so we apologise. It's going to be a bit rough. Give us any feedback or whatever in the comments below. So, Stephen, what did you think of it?
It was great. It was like one of the better movies I've seen this year. And it's funny. Good, simple story. Nothing super major, but it's one of the most enjoyable films I've seen this year so far.
Yes, I loved it. I had one or two tiny issues with it, but nothing major. Like literally just small things that could have been maybe like fleshed out a bit more. But overall, I thought it was very funny. A lot more jokes landed for me than the first one.
Yeah.
A lot more jokes. Like the first one, I thought the first one was more balanced towards, like, you had like the love story, then you had the action scenes, and then you had the jokes. And it was structured very formulaic, which it kind of needed to be, I think.
Yeah.
Whereas this one is a bit more open and a bit more wacky. Like it's more like a sitcom. It's more like different scenes cut up that make them. I'm not saying it right, but it's more like skits. Is the way I would describe it.
Yeah.
With the way the jokes are portrayed in this, but a lot of meta jokes, a lot of like breaking the fourth wall stuff, like a lot of it. But for me, the jokes landed a lot more.
It knows what it is now.
Yeah.
The first one, it would have been very testy because it was hard enough to get the first one made anyway.
Yeah.
So after they succeeded with the first one, they were like, okay, we're Deadpool now. And the second one is just starts off it. You don't. There's no building into like Deadpool. It'll just kick off into the wackiness, and it's amazing.
The opening for this movie was incredible, absolutely incredible. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like the first one needed to appeal to a general audience because not a lot of people knew Deadpool, but like you needed to pad it out and get a broader audience basically, which they did. Whereas this one, they already have the fan base, so they can do like proper. I won't say a proper Deadpool movie, but they don't have to do any lay any groundwork basically. So it's already been laid. So yeah, like I would even recommend, if you didn't like the first Deadpool, I would recommend checking out the second one because it is structurally very different, and the jokes are a lot less. Like, the jokes are different. They're a lot more thought out, I think, and it's the setups for the jokes
They're
are
more
a lot
clever.
more clever, yeah.
And
just the setups for the jokes are a bit better, I think. Yeah, and if you're going to watch it, stay until the after credit scenes. There's two mid credit scenes. I would highly recommend staying for them because they're some of the best I've seen for any movie.
I think it is the best credit scene that I've seen in a Marvel movie so far.
It's good. That's pretty much it. Try not to go into any detail. This is for people who haven't watched the movie yet, just letting you know what we thought about it and whether it's worth going to see or not. I would say it's definitely worth going to see whether you liked or disliked the first one. Unless you completely just didn't care about the first one. But if just the jokes didn't land, I would see the second one.
See the second one.
The jokes are a lot more intelligent as well.
Yeah.
I thought. With the setups. Yeah. Any closing comments?
No, just go see Deadpool and let us know what you think about it in the comments.
Let us know. Yeah, and let us know any feedback about this movie discussion thing, about the format we're doing it, or just any suggestions you have. We're planning on doing a lot more. And after you have watched Deadpool, come back. We'll have a spoiler-filled discussion as well that you can check out. We'll go into detail and just actually talk about the scenes that we liked and the different parts that we liked and really delve into the actual movie itself. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. We will be back very soon with some more reactions and gaming videos. We have some social media links in the website address down below in the description. You can check them out as well. We have some social media links in the website address down below in the description. You can check them out as well. And yeah, I think that's it then. We'll see you next time.
Later.
Pull me from the ashes so I could soothe your frightened mind and let our souls collide. Rising tide so we can ride away.